Welcome to This Just In, a weekly news show highlighting the people and events in Newport News Public Schools, where students apply their knowledge, skills, and teamwork to strengthen our community by helping others. Seatbelts save lives, and a determined group of students at Woodside High School want to make this message click with their fellow classmates. For years, Woodside's Seatbelt Club has worked to spread awareness about the importance of wearing seatbelts, even earning recognition for their creative efforts. This February, the Seatbelt Club, sponsored by lead physical education teacher Susan Reagan Pimblett, collaborated with activities director Brandy Garganta to involve the entire school in a number of engaging and thought-provoking activities to increase seatbelt usage for teenage drivers. For 19 years, Drive Safe Hampton Roads, a nonprofit regional coalition, has hosted the Get It Together Seatbelt Challenge for local high schools to increase seatbelt use at their sites. Woodside has won first place twice, including a top prize for most activity points last year. During this year's school-wide service project, each classroom watched a powerful video about the true story of 3 boys involved in a car accident and the impact on their families, with the focus on seatbelt safety awareness. Students then worked on several activities, such as designing a poster or t-shirt, writing a poem or story, or creating a digital flyer. Throughout the morning, different classrooms received visits from the crash test dummies themselves, Vince and Larry, along with the school's Wolverine mascot and the menacing figure of the Grim Reaper. The school also received a wrecked car that was in a real accident, a dramatic visual reminder for seatbelt safety as ring dance and prom grow closer. And to make the learning experience fun, some of the health and PE classes competed in a seatbelt relay. During lunch, Vince and Larry manned a table allowing students to sign a seatbelt pledge and placed flyers on car windshields to remind drivers to buckle up on their way home. And just like they do randomly every month, the dummies patrolled the parking lot after school to check on their classmates and increase the number of seatbelts being worn by all passengers. When everyone in a vehicle buckles up, the percentage of surviving a crash increases for all passengers. And remember, kids, don't be a dummy. Texting while driving is dangerous too. This year's Polar Plunge in Virginia Beach was a frigid event with temperatures in the 30s. But enthusiasm and a desire for helping others warmed the spirit of students from Minchville High School, along with over 4,000 fellow plungers. The annual Polar Plunge Festival, a fundraising event for Special Olympics Virginia, celebrated 25 years of coolness by raising $1.1 million this year. And for over a decade, the Monarchs from Minchville have participated by raising money and plunging into the icy cold waters of the Atlantic Ocean. This February, Minchville's SCA, led by sponsor and math teacher Ken Zobe, collected and donated an impressive $4,065 to help children and adult athletes with intellectual disabilities train and compete year-round. The Special Olympics athletes were the first to endure the freezing water. Then, thousands of supporters, including 27 Minchville students, braved the frosty temperature and took the icy plunge. And just as quickly as they entered the water, the students were out searching for a dry towel and warm clothes. Students at Gildersleeve Middle School are lending a helping hand to our environment.
At Gildersleeve Middle School, the Green Team is doing their part to involve student leaders, give back to the school, and help teach some environmental responsibility. Gildersleeve's Green Team, organized by science teacher Tim Kreiner, collects student representatives from all 3 grades to cohesively make a positive impact in and around the grounds of their school. For the 6th year, the Green Team organizes aluminum can collections every other Friday. Students and staff are encouraged to bring in empty cans from home, and Green Team reps visit every homeroom in the morning to collect, tally, and weigh the bi-weekly collection. The goal this school year, as it's been in past years, is to collect 1 ton of cans. And at the halfway point, Gildersleeve is almost 75% complete, with 1,459 pounds collected already. The 8th grade made a strong push in January to haul in the most cans so far. Kreiner trades in the aluminum cans for cash to purchase seasonal plants and mulch. Student and teacher volunteers spend time after school and on select Saturday mornings, creating a landscape design, planting annuals, and spreading fresh mulch to beautify the front of the school. Participation on the Green Team is rewarding for the students involved. And by inviting the entire school to join in the process of recycling and improving the school grounds, Gildersleeve students are gaining an appreciation for the environment around them.
Students from Nelson Elementary decided to help out some four-legged friends. Nelson's 4th and 5th grade leadership club, sponsored by professional school counselor Christina Buckingham and assistant principal Jeff Armstrong, teamed up with Jennifer Barker's 3rd grade talented and gifted class to organize Pause for a Cause campaign. For a month, Nelson students and staff donated supplies and food for the Peninsula SPCA. 50 caring students were able to personally deliver their massive donation during a trip to the SPCA, filling up more than 2 containers with supplies to help care for animals awaiting adoption to loving families. After dropping off the contribution, the elementary students received a tour of the shelter, learning more about the SPCA's services and how they care for a number of different animals. Students also enjoyed meeting some of the great animals that call the shelter home. And whether they're permanent residents or temporarily staying at the SPCA before their adoption day arrives, these furry friends are assured of a more comfortable stay because of the heartfelt donation from Nelson Elementary School. The Peninsula SPCA also received support from Yates Elementary students. Art teacher Kristen Gilbert illustrated the power of community support to her art enrichment students as they created and donated colorful portraits to decorate the hallways of the animal shelter. 3rd graders were inspired by photos of dogs and cats that were up for adoption at the Peninsula SPCA. These students then added their own creative spin by freehanding and painting likenesses of the animals. And 4th grade art enrichment students used their art skills to draw portraits of Precious, the SPCA's official shelter mascot. The talkative male cockatoo was excited to see his likeness decorating the walls. And by the time the portraits of the dogs and cats made it up on the SPCA walls, many of the animals had already been adopted by a caring community. First Step is a voluntary preschool program that provides innovative early childhood instruction for 4- and 5-year-olds. All First Step Early Childhood Centers host full-day programs, and the programs are free. If you're interested in finding out more information or making an appointment for preschool pre-enrollment, go to the school system's home page and click on the Schedule First Step Pre-Enrollment Appointment link. You can also call 283-7788, extension 12183, between 8 a.m. and 4 p.m. weekdays.
If you're in high school or 8th grade and thinking about college, then Megagenesis 2017 is for you. Megagenesis is a one-day program which focuses on encouraging and preparing students to attend college. There will also be a number of career workshops available. This year, it's at Heritage High School on Saturday, March 4th, beginning at 8 a.m. To find out more information about Megagenesis and to register online, visit megagenesis.org.
Thanks for joining us for this week's edition of This Just In. And check out more fun and informative videos at nnpstv.com to see the many great things happening in Newport News Public Schools. Thanks for watching.